Hey YouTube, it's just Nett. I'm coming back with three on on my series, the LBGTQQIAA, and I think we're gonna get into today. Well, tonight we're gonna get into the lesbians and the bisexual. Okay, we're gonna try to tackle that, and from what we know or what I acquired doing a little research or whatever. Hey, Hey Raquel. So we're going to talk about the lesbians relating to or characteristic of a female homosexuality, erotic sensual, a female homosexual. And then as far as the hey Kim wild card, hey, as far as the bisexual is noting or relating to a person who is romantically or sexually attracted to both men and women or two people of various genders, identities, absexual. Okay, so we're gonna move right along with the lesbian topic. We're gonna jump on that first because we have I see like two types. It's like the feminine and it's like that masculine lesbian that you see that dresses like a man, that acts like a man, talks like a man. Hey queen, talks like a man, just exude like masculinity or whatever. Going into that one, it's like you deal with a woman that actually what they refer to them as butch lesbians. That's the word on the street. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like butch. But the thing about it is, you see these butch lesbians, and they have more kids than their counterparts. So somebody was throwing something back. Somebody was doing something at one point or another. But you got a bunch of doggone kids. You got a bunch of kids and all that, and you want to be addressed as like you a man. But I don't see that too much with the lesbians, like I do with the transgenders or whatever. With the lesbian women, they don't actually. So would that be called a transgender if they dress butch or something like that? I don't know, but they don't like demand for you to call them he, sir, him, or anything like that. They don't require that from, what I'm saying, the public or whatever. So I'm just like kind of confused on that because if they do dress like a man or whatever, they probably should be over there with the transgenders, huh? I don't know. But my whole thing with the lesbian, I don't understand why lesbian is not even equated just with the gays. Why is that a different entity when it's the same thing? Somebody sexually attracted to the same sex, sexually attracted. So why is there just like a split in that you have to have the lesbian and the gays? So therefore, the gays are not just like all men. So why I don't understand why they not put down with the G's. I mean, it's a lot of alphabets y'all got going on right about now. So I don't understand why that's not added in with the G's. It's not added in with all of that stuff. So here we go with the more feminine lesbian or whatever. More times than none, a lot of them in the black community have babies. A lot of them in the black communities they already have babies, so therefore you have had dealings with a man. So does that make you lesbian, or are you back to bisexual? As well as the butch, they had dealings with a man because they have kids. So do that make them more bisexual than lesbian? Or are you able to cut that out at one point in time and say, no, I just don't deal with men no more, but you got 3 kids in the house? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like a big thing. Like it's very confusing. What we got going on here? What is the cause? What are the letters? What do they mean? Oh, they mean what you say they want. You want it to mean at the time or whenever it's convenient for you. That's my whole thing. When it's convenient for you, so you'll just go with lesbian at the time. But what were you? You was a bisexual turning lesbian, let me know. You know, we don't know. We don't know exactly what the whole community is trying to tell us that we need to do as far as who they are, how they want to be referenced as, what is going on. And then at the end of the day, we're called, we're not being sensitive about the situation. We're not being, sensitive enough about what's going on with them. Yeah, it's very confusing, Queen. It's very confusing because we have no idea. You in a store walking around and you see a doggone woman that's dressed as a man and with 3 kids following behind her, but those are her biological kids. She birthed them, but she now wants to be a man. You know, it's very confusing. We don't know. We need answers. I mean, we got questions too. I'm tired, y'all. I just want people to respect each other. This is getting complicated and ain't nothing this complicated for me. But advice, math, LBVS. I don't know what LBVS mean. What's that? What those acronyms mean? LB, okay. No, I will respect you as who you want me to be, but you can't come off all hard and demand and get violent and get belligerent because a person gendered you or said something wrong. Because you got some butch lesbians that don't want you to call them man or sir or nothing like that, and then you have them that really actually want you to call them man or sir. So I don't know where that fit in the whole, where to put and who to put in. It's just a lot going on. And as far as like the women, the butch women that actually identifies as laughing but very seriously. But the butch women that identifies as like male and more masculine or whatever, it's like you really can't beat a man. I see a lot of stuff going on where they like step to men as if they could look them eye to eye and go toe to toe and round for round with actual biological man. And you see some real ugly stuff going on in those circumstances because nobody's gonna let somebody hit them or do anything to them. So after a while, you're gonna be put on your butt, but you are not an actual man. You're not as strong as a man. You might be as tall as, you might be as big as him or bigger, but you're not as strong as him. So I mean, it's something like it's lines with everything. It's like some things like, do you really think it's something mental when a person actually we know science, we know biology, we know things like this, and you really think that you could stand toe to toe with a man and whip his ass? And just and move on like that and just conduct yourself like that and be very aggressive with a man, and then after the smoke clear and you on your butt, now you singing another song that this man beat a woman. See, we got to understand this thing. We got to understand because it's so many blurred lines in this. It's so many blurred things that's going on in a community that we just don't we don't get it. We're not getting it. We're not getting it at all. We don't understand what's what. And as far as the bisexual, I see it a lot with the women, and with the women, it's more or less Shakila, how you doing? With the women, it's more acceptable than with the men, with the bisexuality, because a man will deal with a woman knowing that she's been bisexual or she is bisexual before a woman will deal with a bisexual man. And I'm gonna tell you my take on it. I don't want a bisexual man. I don't want to honey, if you done sucked and took some stuff, I don't see myself ever being with you. Me and you can't love the same sex. That's just the bottom line to it. We can't love to do the same things in the bedroom. And people get like in arms, like y'all don't. Yeah, man can't be bisexual, but a woman can. Yeah, I don't know no woman that not a woman that I know would want to be in the bed with a man that have been in the bed with a man. That's just all to it. I don't know any women that want to be in the bed with a man that have been in the bed with a man. It just goes down like that. Let me know, chat. Do you really care, or do you how do you feel? Because see, a lot of times when you speak on these subjects, people like yeah, but people don't want to express their opinion because they think they might get some kind of backlash. But you gotta stand for something. You gotta say something. You gotta make your point. If you don't have anything, well, I just think everybody should be in love and be free to do what they want to do. But see, that's one thing. But when it start going into your rights and your comforts and your stepping on your toes, what you just supposed to take that? Is that something we just supposed to sit down and allow? I just want to know. So that's just like, I'm coming up with my own thing, and here it is. Forget how you've been doing it. You better you gotta acculate, you gotta come in and get in where you fit in with me. You gotta come in, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be who I want you to be and treat me how I want you to treat me, and do it how I want you to do it, because these are my feelings and that's what I want you to do. A bisexual man either, but people will try to convince us we're homophobic. No, that's not homophobic. I mean, I can't say that. I don't give a damn what people try to say. I'm not, hold on, y'all. I'm not finna be with no man that done rolled some stuff harder than me. I'm not finna be with no man that's finna bend over quicker than me. I'm not finna be with a man that's been slobbing on something. I'm just not. That's just not me. I don't want it, and I don't care who and how people feel about it. That's my perfect, but that's what's being taken away. Your thoughts and your personal opinions don't matter, because you might be stepping on somebody else's toes. You understand what I'm saying? You might be stepping on somebody else's toes, so your personal opinions don't matter. You should just get in and go with the program. And I think that's just like crazy. That's a crazy demand to have for a whole group of people. That's a very crazy demand. And then you get to like with when you get into stuff like that, a lot of men with with the bisexuality, they feel like, okay, if a woman step to me or whatever like this, I'll beat her down to the ground. And with you knowing that you are actually stronger than a woman. And that was just like when I listened to brother Jay over there, and he was talking about everybody bad till your teeth get knocked out, everybody bad till you get a black eye. And he was referencing a situation with S. Hutchinson. Like that kind of, even though I know S. Hutchinson talk a lot, she talk a lot of mess. I know she do, but you sitting up basically threatening and say, this not a threat. Hey, Fee, this not a threat. I'm just saying though, you everybody big and bad until your teeth get knocked out. Everybody big till you get your eye get black, or you get your butt whooped. Okay. Everybody know a man is stronger than a woman. Period. Period. It's things that you cannot compromise. It's science. It's biology. You can't compromise some things. A man is going to be stronger than a woman. So, with that and all of that stuff, with the physical aspect of it, when you have these men that's like to get into like women's sports now and they want to compete with women. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing. That's like, you just finna run them through. You gonna wipe them out. Because I was watching this like what is that WWF fighting thing, and it was a natural woman versus a man who was transitioning. Well, he had transition, but he didn't have the whole full surgery. He was taking the shots and the hormones or whatever. So therefore, no, I can't. I want to be called a woman, and I want to be, looked at and referenced to as a woman, but I haven't took off my member yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that, but reference to me as a woman, and I want to go in this ring and fight a biological woman. Where's the sportsmanship in that? Where are you showing any skills? Because you can get in there and you're gonna beat that woman down automatically, and you were training the fight and all that stuff. You're gonna beat her down, and it's vice versa with the women that wanna but I don't see women that act as men, like the lesbian women that like what we call butch, that act, that act like men or carry themselves as men, wanting to go in and actually go up against a man because they know better. And I know they know better too. They know what they're doing. It's just a big mess. Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. Yeah, everybody mad till somebody gets shot, and that's real. Everybody is mad until somebody, because you know what? If I know that you, even though your hair laid, your wig done, your skirt hit, and your booty bow, your breast bow, but I know you a man, you think I'm finna stand here and actually get into a physical altercation with you? Something physical. And I know it ain't gonna take nothing for you to swoop me up and bow on. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But here it is. If a man jump on that same person that got on that skirt or whatever, it was a hate crime. Where are we winning, people? It's like stuff has been taken too far. Things have been, the lines have been blurred with everything. No, I'm not gonna say that I have no problem with women with women. That's what you do. That's your thing. I have no problem. If you want to be with a man that I've been with a man, have at it. Personally, I wouldn't do it. We know men will be with women that have been with women, but as far as a man being with another man, I'm not gonna do it. Now that's out of the that's when the yeah, that's where the line drawn with me. I'm yeah, I ain't messing with that one now. But when it comes down to things like that, what I was just speaking on, you can't cherry pick on it. If you want to jump in a man's face because you wear men clothes and you are a biological woman, but you wear men clothes and you identify as a man and you jump in a man's face or actually strike a man and he whoop you down, you cannot come back and say a hate crime, something was done to me, that he knew he was a man and he beat me up because I was a lesbian. No. And the same thing goes with a man that has on a skirt or whatever and step up to another man as far as wanting to fight, and that man beat him down and do something to him, you can't go back and say that was a hate crime. But like a lot of times, it's like some of the men in the skirts will beat the man in the pants down anyways. So it's like this thing is very confusing, and I don't like it because of the simple fact that we are being told that we are homophobic just because we are being who we naturally are. just because we don't understand the rules. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you might have on fingernails with a beard and all of that, and I don't address you as ma'am first time seeing you. I come on. I don't get it, and I know a lot of people don't get it. Let me check the chat. Hey, it's not fair. Yeah, it's not. It's really not fair. And okay, yeah, it's getting way out of hand, and it's getting to where how did we? You know what? In elementary school, we did not preach sex. We talked about friends and this and that and how to, but they didn't preach sex. So why are we preaching sex as far as the LBGT things with children that young? They shouldn't even be thinking about anything like that. That's what I'm saying. These boundaries that's being crossed, and then when we speak up and say something about it, it's like, oh, oh, see, you so homophobic. You homophobic. No, I'm not. Somebody got to protect these kids from this mess. Sex on any realm, whether it's a older man messing with a younger girl, a child shouldn't be introduced to sex. Not at the age. Not at the age. You know what I'm saying? Pre-pubescent, and we talking about those teens that hit their hormones running crazy, whatever. Yeah, they need to know something, and they need to learn about protection, because there's a lot of stuff going on out here that they need to know about, and things are going on. But it's more or less that everything that we say that we feel like we are protecting our kids, we can't no longer do that. We can't do it. So I'm just hitting a few of them because we gotta get some understanding on this. We gotta get some understanding on this. If you are a lesbian woman, I think that both of y'all are my girlfriends, like not like sexually, y'all my homegirls. I never been around a lesbian couple where I had to address the woman as sir, him, or something like that. Because if you're my friend, we know what time it is. We love each other, but I never would stop at the door. Oh, you're gonna have to you need to address me as sir. When I went to school with you and grew up with you, and I know you. Come on, and come on now. Why we getting all this confusion and all this stuff going on? I don't get it. Yeah, Queen Touch, sex should be taught at home. And you teach your children how you want to teach your children, and what you want and which way you want them to go. Yeah. All right, Kim Kim. But yeah, I think sex should be taught at home, because a lot of people at home don't want to put their children on birth control. They feel like they could just, and some people straight out the door, you finna get on something. Some people, you know what I mean? It depends on how your household ran and how you do things, and that is something. But the government done took that from us too, because we could be told that we're basically abusing our children at this point, about from what we're not and what we don't condone in our household. So that's just something to think about. It's like you you don't know what to do at this point. You don't know who told you stepping on when it's okay for you to step on mine. That's my whole point. It's okay for you to run over mine, back up and run back over them, but I better not misgender or do anything like that, because we're gonna have a whole problem. You understand? And I don't think that that's fair. I don't think that it's right. I think that as we grow, as you get to know a person, just because I just looked at you in a line at a grocery store, and you are basically looking like a man and you got on nails and I say, excuse me, sir. I'm ma'am. Okay, well, don't kill me. I'm just trying to, just trying to get me a few crab legs and you know what I'm saying? And a little salad here. Don't take my head off. And we got to understand that this is not nothing that we were born in. This is not nothing that we got to learn. And you guys got to learn as well for us to get along together. Because once you step on my feet, I'm going to step on yours. When you crunch my toes up, I'm going to crunch yours up. And that's just how it goes. So it's like we got to get it together. We got to do what we got to have some dialogue amongst each other. Hey, Patricia Ellington, we have to have some dialogue, more dialogue amongst each other. Now, I can't stand it when you have just a bunch of men, gay men, and you don't have not one woman there to speak her truth or say what she wants. If you just have only LBGT speaking and you don't have any person that's heterosexual to get them to understand or to have a dialogue so we could get to some kind of resolution of what is going on, so here it is. We at 26 and I will not be going over 30. You guys, I really appreciate y'all. We will be covering 4, in which 4 we're gonna cover the transgenders. And that's going to take a while with the transgenders because I think a lot of what's going on is about the transgenders with the misgendering and all the stuff that we go through. It's about the transgenders. So we'll go into the transgenders and hopefully you could tell someone else and let somebody know that is in the LBGTQ. I think Fee O'Brien, you are LGBT. Right? Or do you even identify as LGBT? Yay, nay, I don't know. Okay, so you gotta put in you gotta run your comments and you gotta give us some feedback and tell us how you feel about the whole thing. It's not about nobody's dogging anybody, we need to say, we need to speak on how we feel and get a understanding with what's going on. So everybody could be respected. Everybody, So next time we're gonna do the trends. But do you have anything to add with the lesbian fee? I think you're the only one in here that is really LGBT. Personally, I think all of it is a bit ridiculous at times. How you think about all those acronyms? The LBGTQQIAA. Come on now, who gonna say all that? Yeah, a lot of it is like really, you just come on. We just living. We just like I look at you, that's my sister. Do you care? That's my sister. So what's the big deal? I don't care who you sexually attracted to, how you deal with it. I just care about you as a person being a friend of mine and you're female. It's stuff that I could talk to you about that I can't talk to a male about. A male don't have no, don't have no problems with fibroids or anything like that and don't know the female anatomy like that and what we actually go through. So it's like, I want to see you as my sister. That's just all to it. So we're gonna jump on the transgenders. That'll be 4. Thank you guys for coming in. We just vibing. And next time, since I said we're gonna have transgenders, yeah, you're a woman first before I am a lesbian. Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right, Fee. See, that's common damn sense. See, that's what I'm talking about. Why is it that people are pushing this like? And Fee, are you a black woman? Are you a black woman? Tell me that too. I'm just, y'all, I'm running out of time. Free, hurry up. Are you a black woman? Black as hell. So you're a black woman, and that's what, you know what, when you walk into a store, when you go into a job interview, when you do anything, you know what they're gonna see? A black woman. They don't care what you're doing. They don't care your sexual preference. They don't care nothing about that. They see a black woman and they know, okay, and now you qualify to do this damn job. And that's all I'm saying. Why do we have all this extra stuff pushing out here and going on that's just getting really confusing for everybody? But you guys, I love y'all. Don't take it back. Don't take it back. I was just about to read it. Don't be taking stuff back, see. But you guys, I'm glad that the people that did come in, I'm glad that you came in. We're gonna keep discussing these topics, and we're gonna just let people know that we're discussing this. Yeah, don't nobody know what your sexual preference is until you tell them. Period. Nobody knows that until you tell them, unless you actually, and that's more or less with the men when they actually come in with a skirt on or whatever, and then mess around and have a 5 o'clock shadow or something like that. But yeah, don't nobody know what's going on with you. And then I come to find out some men that wear skirts and stuff don't even like men. They still like women, baby. We coming back. Y'all have some questions and stuff. To let people know these are the topics that we speaking on, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank you guys for coming in and discussing with me and joining me with this conversation. There is no right or wrong answers. It's just us basically chopping it up together and seeing and getting some solutions to some of this stuff. That's all. That's all. So I'll see y'all next time. That'll be part 4, and we're gonna do the transgenders on part 4, and that's gonna be, y'all know that's the big one right there, the transgenders. That's the big one because that's the whole controversy and everything right there, the transgender. So we will be speaking on that. I got to do a little bit more research, and that's it. Raquel, I'm Oh, Rafi, yeah, okay. I thought that was my cousin. Okay, all right. So how you doing anyways? Thank you for joining. But you guys, let everybody know, tell them to come on in, and we're gonna have that conversation. Peace out, and I appreciate all of you. Y'all have a good night. And Shauna be on the what you call it at midnight. Shauna be on, yeah, what was the name of it? Q, you remember the name of it, Queen? That Sean Bradley doing midnight retrograde. Hey, retrograde. We closing out now. I try not to keep it too long, but yeah, it's the Purge. But what's the site that it's on? It's on Rose. I don't know, but it's the Purge. He'll be putting up something and let you know before he come on. But y'all check him out midnight because that's gonna be Crowdcast. That's gonna be hi. I want to see what we talking about on there. I'll be there, y'all. So I'll catch y'all there. Thank you, Retro Babe. You probably have to check it out a little bit later, but please I appreciate you for coming in. All right, you guys, I'm going on, and I'll see y'all at the Purge. All right, bye.